Hey guys, me Misha, everything I say gays. Hey gays, me Misha, everything I say is not financial advice. My personal opinion. Let's look at the market. That's interesting. I removed Russian indices. I don't like them. I don't need them. Intel falls down as it should. It's got to correct after it was obvious, but I was sitting on my hands because it was very tempting to close it here, but deal is the deal. I'll wait. Um, Maybe it's not bad of a volume. It's not bad of a volume. Uh, I wouldn't. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we need comparison amount. It's a weak approach. It's kind of steep, but volume and all volume is here. And this was a weird volume. Oops. I I don't know. Mm, yeah, this is too low. That's not how the wave works. That's an initiative takeover from point 0.5. Once it breaks, maybe it's gonna be good for a continuation of the trend. Continuation of the trend, my friend. Well, this is good actually. Strong approach. You don't have exhaustion volume yet, but it's the level, and it's my job to check it. It's my job to check it. This thing just doesn't want to go to the monster level. CVS goes lower. Boom. Good job not taking this to low below zero point 0.5. That would have never worked. Oh, look at this volume, by the way. Not earnings, not nothing. Casca goes lower. Casca goes lower. Well, it's technically at the level, but hmm, yeah, it's too low. Below. But you know how I roll. I'm gonna watch it anyways. It's too close to. So right weak approach. Boom, boom, boom. Day is. I like day until this bar, until it gave us this volume. And didn't even close bearish. It closed by a tick. Then here, yeah, that's the volume. If you didn't have this volume, I think things would have looked differently. And it's a weak approach, reverse volume distribution. All good on that front. This is a little bit unvolumed. It's a bummer. So like this bar is part of this extremum and still. And it's a big volume. And it goes higher. Yeah, and we have this volume zone. It suggests long. It looks long. And look where the thing goes. 5 minutes. It's there. It's independent approach. So we'll have to see. shebang. That's our continuation of the trend. Now there's an exhaustion. However, yeah, everything is still wrong here. This volume is still good, but bigger volume on tests already. Yeah, so it needs to go here at least then. And this is a bar level, so we won't be able to correct it. Yeah, so this T1 is unvolumed. Absolutely unvolumed. And this is so high. Um, on daily, on monthly, like everywhere. Yeah, obviously all this volume is right here. And this is our T1. Yeah, it looks long, I'd say. And yet look at this volume. Mm-hmm. This went higher. This also in option. With the test. But we need to see the volume. I like monthly daily, it's just like this level is too close. So I'm afraid it's gonna wanna like go here, especially with this volume. Well, let's see. Uh, oh, this is not bad. Look what's going on. And this was, yeah. Boing. So yeah, the problem with this trend is that line of strength was here. It wasn't exhaustion. And yet, um, it's a resistance level, and year, monthly is a impulse in a break, neutral zone type 2, reversed and daily. And by the way, more volume on reaction bar. Never a good sign, but it's not that biggest volume. So in this regard, we're cool, I think. So then we come to, there's volume. It's not critical or horrible. So last hours, this is a real volume. This is last hour. And this is up there, doesn't matter. So the first bigger volume is here. So it is a big volume. And we can see it, can we? That was on volume top thrust, and then volume top thrust needed a test bigger than volume, and test goes higher. And yeah, and now we are in this reality. Yeah, nothing here looks short. You can call it a balance, but also, why would I? It's in the wrong. Nothing there looks like a reversal. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was an entry, but I mean, come on. As volume distribution is not good. And yeah, not no. It looks horrible. It still can work. There is no rules. On the market, there's only rules the trader complies to. It's continuation of the trend, right? It's nice. And it doesn't make sense because you see we have a daily level. A level of superior time frame cannot be before the level of inferior time frame, so I have to charge it in new once it reach a transition extremum. Boom. Good job. Not taking this trade. Good job, Mishka. Yeah. And since there was no transition extremum, so this is how we look now. Mm, well, technically, again, I mean, continuation of the trend. Look at this volume. This is a setup for disaster. Uh, yeah, monster looks good. The only problem here is, first of all, this volume, which doesn't matter because we already have close manipulation signal on monthly on superior time frame, and this was a little too harsh. Um, It's before point 0.5 though, so in the middle of nowhere. Strong approach ish. So yeah. Uh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah, so my only problem, biggest problem here was strong approach, bigger volume and test, and then we didn't reach point 0.5. However, it's not a bad place to observe the market, and that's like weak. Yeah, and unequivocally, I'll remember the word. Um, I remember this word. I promise you. Inequivocally. Inequivocally. You know what I mean? No second guessing. That was a transition extremum. Yeah. Nothing here that indicates a reversal yet. Mm, I wish I could fly over the rainbow so high. Yeah. Um, this is actually a level. So once again, it would make no sense to have a level of inferior time frame underneath or after in regards of the direction of the price. Oh wow! After the superior time frame. So once it comes here, it's going to be transition extremum. It will have to be transition extremum. Dunk. What is that? Ford. How how did Ford sneak up on my list again? Do Ford. Sneaky Ford. Um. Well, counter trend, counter trend, counter trend. So it needs levels. Because once again, technically, just for fun. And in 7 minutes, it's gonna close in a break. When will I stop having fun and start making money on American markets? Um, okay, let's see our dailies. Um, boom. Wow. What a move. Doom. You see? Volume, strength, and this is not weakness, my friends. This is the end. Costco is going down. Interesting. Wait, what? Right. This is the my only friend we had. Dun, 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 dun. It's an interesting point five. Yeah. Where does it come from? Um, so it's getting there. It's a continuation of the trend, no matter how scary it looks. And look at this volume. Whoever bought here, $10 a share, MasterCard in 2008, 18 years later has it 60-fold. Good job. If you held on to the stock for this entire time. For us though, it's yeah. Oof, that's also harsh. That's also harsh. Mm, it is gonna be. It is already a coincidence of the levels. It's harsh, so be like super careful about anything I hear. Yeah, it's high. It's like super high. So what can you do about it? However, it's my job to watch it, fall. The rise and fall of Mastercard, this European uh, European processor. You guys, I remember like Mastercard was the first credit cards. I think even before Visa got on the market because Visa is overseas, is American. Um, kid you not, in my college, I was trying to get myself a debit card to do online stuff, and they would give me like very hard times for a debit card. For a debit card, the bank didn't want to issue me debit card, and there's no credit history even then, and there's nothing derogatory about me. Just like there was no positive history with me too. I don't think I ever had like a bank account at this point. I was a student. They would give me hard times, but enough of it. Enough of hard memories. So it's gonna be closed in a break in less than 2 minutes. So same with Oki. It needs to. We're not gonna look at the continuation of the trend. Costco. This is sexy. I'm a perma bear. Come on, let's be real about it. I'm a perma bear. This is way sexier to me than. And I think it's alright in continuation of the trend. Even though I think this is sexy AF. Counter trend. It's the sales. Well, it's not a good, but please. I just want to give it. I just want to give it because I think it's good for um, continuation of the trend. It's not the matter of the fact I'm going to trade it. This is good for another hour, but I don't think anything good on this chart. Um, this is breaking in the matter of seconds, and the whole shebang is over then. The whole shebang is over. Yeah. Uh, well, on volume T1, to volume top thrust, it has to reverse now. There is no exhaustion volume whatsoever. This whole volume is in our face. Yeah, it's a powerful break. You see how it broke the level. Well, 5 minutes cannot break our levels. Oh, and never mind. Where were my eyes? Pink. Bye bye, Hubble. MasterCard. Okay, so that's what we have. Intel goes down as it should, but still terrific volumes. We'll see. Anyways, there was a strategy. I could have broke even here for 2/3 of the position, and 1/3 then would have moved like threefold. But I'm not deficient with cash now, so I have plenty. So I'll sit and wait till the entire position will close out. This thing goes down finally. Hopefully, it will break me even. DDM. I'm looking at Costco. I'm looking at MasterCards. This thing broke as it should have. It's a good volume. Needs a transition extreme now. Okay. This is good in continuation of the trend because it reversed in point 0.5. And I want to ask this question. Hmm. To my trading coach because like the bump from point 0.5, we don't expect it to be like huge. So I'm not sure. I need to refine my mm, theoretical knowledge of the Roman strategy. We expected to bounce in point 0.5, and it did. Gave us exhaustion volume and the whole thing, and then um, this was initiative takeover. This thing is a pure water initiative takeover. We had like a little volume on our face here. That's last hour of the day, so that's neglectable. You know what I mean? And that's, oh, sorry. Yeah, still the biggest volume. And then, boom, bigger volume, pure initiative takeover. However, I don't know what's the potential from this point 0.5. It's like to the T1. Regardless, I'll be checking our point 0.5 situation. Yeah. This is a little too low, this resisting bar. What a volume. Oh la la. Oh la la. And they have it open. Let's change direction. So Valley 1 bar rule. Good. Volume. Why is it? It's a continuation of the trend. So in the previous and then we again back to square one. This is our biggest volume. It's like too big though. I would stay away. It's like way too big. I'm sorry, I have vulgar jokes in my head in regards. This is 1 bar rule. Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Um, oof. Now we have a choice. It's 0.5. And what am I gonna do with it? It's in the wrong place and monthly. It's a supporting level, support zone. It's a creek of this up thrust, and it's getting super close. What did I just say? It's it's a creek of this balance. Um, we still have some room before we hit. So I think it's like reasonable to assume in this specific situation that it's gonna go at least till here. Yeah, yeah. That was also a sign of strength that we bypassed. And that's a supporting bar. Yeah. That would be an interesting place to make my bet. And it's not the biggest volume. It's a strongish approach. So that would need a test. But volume distribution is good. Biggest, bigger, big. But yeah, with this volume, it will need a test. You guys take care. Trade responsibly on your own. Don't listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded.